You got to figure out the counterplay to it, right? Or wait for I don't know. Let's see.
Now I'm a melee player. I'm not a patch coper. Like, figure it out. Figure it out.
Yep.
Like,
Figure it out.
if the Donkey Kongs in 2024 and the Yoshis and the Ice Climbers are able to do it without wobbling, dude, you can do it with Loxodont. Loxodont's ridiculous. The character's broken. Like,
It's
all
true.
the characters are broken.
Every character is broken in this game. I totally agree with you.
Actually, no, correction. Every character's good. There's only like 3 broken characters.
It depends on your like definition of it, right? Like if you think about the power level of these characters like on their own compared to like other games, they're all broken, right? Every character, like not in the context of like, you know, compared to these other characters, like would look like, you know, they seem to have everything, right? Loxodont does seem broken. It's only in comparison to like the characters that we're talking about that he seems even remotely reasonable, right?
And Toothbrush already showing off why this matchup is hard. He got 3 stacks of poison, hit him with the tongue lash, and then suddenly he has that 118%. So
lash.
Tongue lash pretty good.
Pretty good. It's a pretty high risk, high reward move, right? Like if you get some stacks on them and you get a tongue lash,
you can do that. Okay, is that needle boost turnaround cancel? Like cancel needle boost turnaround cancel? Okay. No, that was gross. That was so sick. So in melee, there's if you run off the stage and during your initial, not even your dash animation, your initial dash animation, so the first like 6 frames, you run off, you can instantly turn around needle cancel and grab ledge without falling past the ledge. And he just did that with Ranno. So really I've been trying to do that because it's really hard and inconsistent in melee. I'm like, well, like this is like melee with training wheels, so it's fine. So I've been trying to find ways to do that, and I just can't do it. So I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to pay some more attention too to what Toothbrush is doing too, because it happens so fast sometimes. You know, I've obviously been doing more of the like, you know, if you want the easy way, you like tongue ledge, or you know, you wave dash off stage to grab ledge. That would be a new one with the needles. Okay, here we go. What's the action? Bubble disappearing, not able to save Kero there. We have full stock lead here for Toothbrush, but that up strong, not gonna kill even with the magma charge. But yeah, now
okay. A sweet spot. All right, 2 apiece, but 96% feels real bad. That's a down tilt fair, and it's you know, shake my hand, but it's sure. It's fine. Yeah. And Toothbrush not willing to scrap with the elephant. I mean, your initial thought is like, okay, elephant is big and bulky. I can just go run in, like poke him with a tilt, it'll be fine. But you kind of want to make him whittle down and make him approach you with some poison stacks, and that's definitely the winner's mentality, which I can appreciate. It is a little bit less fun. It's like hey, you're slowly bleeding out for every aerial you miss. So
it's so good in this matchup, the needles and needle. I mean, without the just finish off that stock with the fair. Yeah, without needles, right? If you're forced to scrap and get into the range of the Loxodont would have a lot of stuff in neutral, right? Like it would be pretty difficult. But if you have, like you said, that winner's mentality to say, well, you know, I do have this tool and I should use it, it's suddenly the whole matchup kind of turns on its head.
Oh,
this is a terrible situation. Using that magma charge, like I said, to get back onto stage and reverse the situation, so important. Here, what's the option here? Has Toothbrush off stage, but Ranno's got all these mix-ups at 50% against Loxodont. I mean, if you can't chase, the thing is, if you can't chase Ranno off stage deep, Ranno has a lot of mix-ups, right? Like if you let them set up, and Loxodont obviously being a little bit slow, like kind of has to. Oh wow, that was a great find of that up strong to even up the stocks. Who needs to edge guard when you can do that?
Toothbrush kind of pumping the brakes a little bit. Could have gone a little bit more aggressive on that edge guard, but opted to kind of just play off the ledge and ended up losing his life for it. So last stock situation, full charge on the Loxo, and Kero's finding his spots to dash in.
Oh no,
needle.
This is the needles we were talking about.
That's it.
There.
Okay, no, he used the charge. He had the charge.
All about that charge usage. Now it has no charges though. Trying to get another one. Yeah, able to get a charge. Just saying, in case I go off stage again, I have to have one of these ready. 2 charges now. 4 stacks though of poison. A little bit too high to combo
but also
there
full magma.
Oh, this is gonna be more.
That's 100%. 162.
And he. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Up smashes the win punish, like I said. High risk, high reward with that tongue lash.
Wait a minute.
Okay, that's a back air. Gonna send Toothbrush off stage at 66. Full stacks here as well.
Oh my god.
This is so. He uses the stacks to try to finish off the stock.
And reverse fair.
Wow,
I respect it.
Yeah,
I respect
you have to respect it, right? You see an opportunity like that, and you know you have to take it. You got that whole comeback. You got all the momentum. You have full stacks, and it was so close to working too.
It was the anxiety. He's like, I'm making this comeback. I need to do it bigger. This might hit. This is like a 65% chance to hit. If I hit, I'm the legend. I made that 162% comeback. But he just couldn't come correct. It was that moment of hesitation.
And you kind of have to accept it. When it doesn't work, you're like, I'm probably dead, because like I'm also off stage with no stacks now, right? I used all my stacks to go as deep as, you know, I was gonna say human possibly is an elephant, but you know what I mean. And it just doesn't work, unfortunate. But like you said, I agree with you. Like 65% of the time, that works. You've got all the momentum. You're feeling yourself. Just unfortunate. Anyway. It's scary, you know. The fact that you're capable of doing that, it's a good sign for the rest of the set. For Kero.
Right, Kero playing on center stage here.
Needles neutral just doing so well to force. It just forces Kero to like try something different and not just, you know, wait out with those big tilts in neutral. Needles just so annoying. 3 stacks of poison. Are they gonna look for the tongue lash? It's not that important at this percent. I mean, it does give you a bunch of percent, but you know,
what's interesting is that 1 and 2 stacks you actually get kill confirms at high percent.
That's true.
So you can do at 1 stack, you can do reverse bear or single hit up air into tipper up smash.
Is that not viable? It's interesting.
No. Well, you can with bubble DI, but with single hit up air, it's not. Okay. With single hit up air and with reverse soft hit back air, you can confirm it into forward strong or up strong, depending on how they do it. It is one or the other. You have to react.
Oh wow, that's sending Kero deep off stage here. And yep, that ledge grab is just going to ruin Kero's recovery there. Now we have a 3-stop to 1 game. Yeah, the early kills comes down to those ledge hog situations a lot of the time. There's the 1 stack left. Okay, it's gone.
Still 3 stocks in the pocket, no charges. Just trying to get some momentum back, make it happen. Oh, double bubble stack. I love that!
A bunch of percent there, and now you know more stacks, right? And if you one more tongue lash here, it's gonna put Kero at kill percent again, even on his 3rd stock. Looking really bad. I like the usage of this bubble to block.
This is so
cool idea. I know it's kind of hard to watch. Fair, deep off stage, gonna use these needles, needle fair, and you're dead, right? Yeah, I mean. If you get caught by that first needle, like, and you don't have your mix-ups ready, it's just so over. So, what a
dominant. That's honestly, if someone were to ask like why is Loxodont Ranno so bad, just show them that game. That singular game is just a perfect illustration of all the resources and all the utilization of why Ranno just dookies all over Loxodont.
Yeah, I mean it's a little sad, but we've seen Kero, you know, an amazing performance in this tournament. I wouldn't count him out yet. We saw in game 1 that you can actually make it competitive, but I do think that Toothbrush has figured some stuff out here about like what's working, what's not, especially like in his neutral. Like he's really gotten his neutral like to a good place here in the matchup. No, he's not gonna fall for that. There's no way he falls for the projectile F strong, and I think it's going to be really hard for Kero to figure out something that's going to work fast enough to reverse 3-0. Toothbrush here. Oh man, there we go. There's the tongue lash. Only 1 fair. Not too bad.
Ooh, great jab.
God, that combo off of the release.
Oh, we love so you obviously can't spam it because you have 1 utilization off stage after refresh to kind of like stall with the bubble spawn. So utilizing that, just kind of wait out an option and react with back air. That was so cool. Stealing that was cool.
Oh, this is wow! Yeah, that's gonna be a kill.
Reverse.
Maybe that was like a miss. He needed to back there. I don't know what Toothbrush thought they were going to do that deep off stage, you know, after the update. But regardless, that's a very important goal for Kero, because Kero was looking not great in that first stop. But if you're able to find kills at 70%, then it doesn't really matter. Back to an even game here on the 2nd stock. Man, I love these just up strong, these empowered up strongs and neutrals. They're just so active with the magma that like sometimes you just throw it out and it works.
To the reverse. And playing out center stage here, still holding that lead and just kind of whittling away with this magma charges. So traditionally when a character throws a projectile at you, that's the only utilization of that projectile. Loxodont
oh
is
my
unique.
God! Woo! Oh, I thought that was and that was something crazy, and apparently it does. It kills. Like, let's just count it as a kill combo, right? It works.
Loxodont is also just a unique perspective on projectile utilization, where simply utilizing the projectile also gives him a magma charge, because the magma charge spawns under him.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
There's so much
why you don't want to let him like sit there and like throw projectiles at you in neutral. Like, you don't want to like play that projectile game, because like you said, he's just gonna get charged up, right? So here, what's Toothbrush's option here? Find himself down a stock, but obviously this is doable if he's able to find it quick. The problem is that we've seen Kero just like throw out these like really well-timed, like up strongs, especially with the empowered. And so like, you feel like you have some room to make up here, but you could also just die at any second. Oh yeah, this is really bad. Okay, finding their way back onto stage. What's the option? Trying to tech chase with the grab, just barely not gonna work. Okay, down air. Is that going to be a confirm? Into the, yes! Confirm into the down B, neutral B in the top of the block zone. What a cool combo.
I think a lot of, especially if you just learning Loxo, people do not value the aerial hit of neutral B. That thing hurts. It's so bad.
Good. It's good. Like, I feel like when people first like look at Loxodont, they're like, well, up air doesn't kill. Like, what's the point? But you don't need up air. You have neutral B. That thing does the work for you. And especially like off of the down B combo, it's what a great tool. What a great tool for Loxodont. And that was all coming off of that read into that down air. It was down air, down B, neutral B, find yourself in the top blast zone. So that was a 2-stock actually. Kero fighting his way back, saying, I don't care that you 3-stocking in game 2. I still have fight left in me. So the counter pick here is, did you reset the game? Okay. The counter pick here is, Air Armada. An interesting choice. I think that obviously you're thinking, as a Ranno player, you're thinking this is going to mess up Loxodont's recovery, because Loxodont often has to go low with that side B to wall tech, right? But I've seen some really good Loxodonts, able to figure something out so that, they don't instantly die off stage every time. That being said, it's going to be fun, right? You not only have to deal with the no wall, you also have to deal with the permanent issue of, needle fair off stage. So there's just a lot of room for mistakes.
Yeah, I love the new optimization of utilizing the bubble movement to block meatballs.
Yeah,
that was very, very fun. I've never thought of that.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now, and I'm like, I thought about it, and wow, that's an early kill there for Kero. What great edge guarding. Yeah, like Ranno players, I think they're more familiar with that, using the bubble to block in like the Crag matchup. You use it to like block the rock throw off stage, but I hadn't really until like this set, I hadn't really considered how good it could be to block the meatball in neutral. As if Ranno needs more tools in this matchup that are good. Toothbrush showing us that there's always more to be explored.
Full stacks of magma stock in the pocket as well.
Kero looking so strong suddenly. I mean, what? I guess it was the fear of losing, getting knocked out of the tournament that he needed to ignite something.
Trying to run him down, but Kero's still holding on to the stock advantage. Goes for the dash attack. It does get crossed up.
He's gonna need to use that charge. Back air beating out the side B. Oh man, going deep that back air. Yeah, there's no coming back from that if you don't have a charge. That's kind of what the stage pick was for, right? But a little bit late there on that first stock. You find yourself at like almost 100% deficit. Oh, Kero trying to use Toothbrush's bubble against him, trying to combo out of the release of the. Oh, god damn, that's crazy. Combo out of the release of the bubble into an up strong, not quite getting hit. And Toothbrush finding a bit of a comeback here.
Alright, gonna have to hold down center stage here. Has the bubble, has some resources. No poison text right now, but the tech shade's looking good.
Yeah, that dash attack isn't gonna be able to tech chase for Toothbrush.
Oh, that the bubble save!
What? Double up strong!
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
I like the recognition there, because you see the kill flash, right? It sometimes takes some players some time to realize what's going to happen. Like the Ranno player might be ready for the bubble, but killer like Kero knew what was going to happen there. He says, I don't, like the bubble, you know, you are, as Ranno, don't have any stacks on you, right? So you're going to get released immediately, and you can, you know, sort of combo off of the bubble release into a second up strong. There's a fair from toothbrush, going to even out the stocks. So Kero on his tournament stock here.
Oh, misses the tongue lash.
Comboing again off of that bubble. The mix up here for toothbrush, able to make it back on stage. 2 with grabs. Kero going, toothbrush going back to that needle, those needle usage in neutral, trying to like slow down the pace a little bit. Only at 37%, but they're getting, you know, hit with these needles. That's going to rack up a bunch of damage over time. No jump. I think he doesn't have a jump or a hair dodge here. Okay, able to make it back with that early up B. There's the big down tilt into a combo starter.
And the needle boost. Try to go ahead and close that space a little bit faster. Still 2 stacks of the poison on the Loxodont. Regulized invincibility. Just tries to bait out an unsafe option, but still uses it before you get back.
Oh my god.
Tech chase up strong is going to send us to a game 5.
That is one thing that can happen if it's good for Loxodont in that neutral, right? If you throw a needle at the same time right after the meatball already gets come out, you find yourself an end lag and you get hit by the meatball. And in that situation, Toothbrush was not ready to tech on that platform. I guess they thought that maybe like, you know, Kero couldn't make it there in time, but clearly with that massive magma empowered up strong, they were just able to make it there in time and catch that missed tech, you know, into the tech chase. So really clutch stuff from Kero to bring this to a game 5 situation. We were like kind of doomering about this matchup, but Kero just saying, I don't care, I can make this work.
And again, all you Loxodont doomers out there, like literally, Kero's doing it. Kero's doing it right now.
Yeah,
doing it live.
It just goes back to what we were saying earlier with like the balance of this game is really good. Even in the matchups that we say like, oh, everyone accepts like this one's a bad matchup, because there's things about it that are like really hard. There's no unwinnable matchups in this game right now.
The Claren Fleets, the Ranno Loxodonts of the world, it's still very winnable. Yeah, just get good. Just get good.
Great DI there by Kero, not dying to that F strong, but that sweet spot back air is going to send you so deep, and you've got no charges. But for some reason, Toothbrush not able to go low enough to contest that recovery and able to and lets Kero get back and have another chance at life. Okay, they're gonna send all the way across the stage again. Run up parry, what an interesting choice. I've seen people do that before. It's like, you know, you're trying to zone me out, so if I run up, you know, you're gonna hit me with one of those zoner moves. But Kero just staring at him.
On and off the ledge.
Oh! Into the neutral beat! He's so good. He's so good. He, like, it's amazing how, like, you know, how aware Kero is of his situation. Like, it doesn't matter, you know, he was at a deficit in percent, right? But with just a little, but with one opportunity off stage, it's like what we said before. The thing that didn't work off stage when he went for that that kill confirm with the full stacks, and it just didn't work and he lost the game. You know, sometimes it works for you. And often, as long as you're like very aware, it will work for you. And clearly here, Kero showing that that like relentlessness off stage and saying, "You give me one opportunity, I'll catch you with that down B, up neutral B confirmed." Toothbrush doing well here on that stock.
Ticking down. 72% just off of a couple straight hits and a bunch of needles.
Yeah, the needles are just doing so much work here for Toothbrush in this matchup. 4 stacks into the up strong, but the bubble is going to catch Kero. And finally, 6% here on this stock for Kero, but it's short-lived. Back into the bubble you go. Oh, crouch canceling that neutral B. 146%. We've seen how long Kero can live in this matchup and how it doesn't really matter the percent if you can't find the stock. What can Kero do? There's that needle which started something. Unfortunately, coming out of the bubble into the strong hit of fair, it's going to kill you even from across the stage at 90%.
Finds full stack. Stack of points into the needle boost. What a combo! Toothbrush looking great.
Kero recognizing this is their opportunity to make something happen. This is the last chance they're going to get. This is a game 5 situation. F strong not going to work. There's a missed tech into down tilt fair. not quite yet.
Oh, he almost went for the bounce needle.
The bounce needle would be an insane way to end this. Not quite going to work. There's the down throw into. Oh my god, I can't believe he's living.
Oh my god, he's late bouncing off the ledge. I've seen Kero have some explosive stocks here, but he needs an absolute miracle to tap this one home. This is one tilt into a fair, and we are done.
I've seen a bunch of these tilts connect, but just barely living every time so far, but it's only going to last so long. Oh no, this is a bad situation off stage. The early upbeat is going to make it back. That back air that was almost going to kill, even the weak back air. That's fair. We'll clean it up. I mean, amazing stuff, amazing like effort there by Kero. Unfortunately, in Game 5, you know, that Toothbrush just played with that lead a little bit too well. It's that recognition of like, if I have a stock lead, needles are a really, really good tool in the matchup, and I'm gonna force you to figure something out. And if you don't figure something out really fast, the damage is gonna rack up to the point where like you can't really make a comeback when you're at 160%. Eventually, any tilt, any fair, any offstage situation will just end the set.